the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall, the champions. Champions, champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it.
for tuning in, everyone, to Game 3 of an exciting playoff series here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Detroit Pistons. You look at the Pistons.
This is a chance for them to capitalize on having home court now. Winning tonight would give them a big leg up in this series. Expect them to leave it all on the floor tonight.
Booker can't get it to go.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him to take.
Pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Poole outside. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. You look at the Pistons. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Gordon pulls it in. Right side, Brunson. Now Poole. Booker defending. Poole outside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Pass to Hart. Outside Booker. He drops it from range. Booker's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Poole with the ball. Back to Brunson. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Brunson. Detroit with a rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
They get the rebound. Sarr. And he can't jam it through.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Brunson. The 3, Porzingis. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up, and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Outside Booker. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside Hart. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. And it's Booker again missing. And Brunson's got the ball here for Boston. They lead by 4. Down low. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Poole. Left side Porzingis. Doesn't go that time.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
The Pistons on offense. Cunningham on the wing. Carter, high post. 4 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet out. And it's Cunningham missing. Celtics lead by 4. And here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 5 points.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Pass to Sarr. And here's Booker. Here's Sarr. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Cunningham outside. To win the cold spell. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Brunson. Gordon right side. Here's Barnes. Out to Gordon. The 3 ball. Sarr pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Hart. Here's Carter. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Well, Carter Jr. can be such a force on the offensive glass, as he demonstrated there.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Celtics lead by 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Detroit. Here's Cunningham. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Celtics on D. To the middle. Gordon with a steal.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Here's Hart. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Hauser. Puts up a 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
It's Hart on the wing. From the arc. They get it again. Adams, shot's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hauser. Gordon with it. Defended by Jones. To the inside. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Pistons trail by 4. Ivy with the ball. The kick out to Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Pistons. 1:25 left in the first. Here's Bogdanović. And he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 6.
You like seeing Bogdanović get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Celtics lead by 6. Now Pajimski. Pass to Bogdanović. Beyond the arc. Adams grabs the miss. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. On the wing, Jones. Now Adams. Hauser grabs the board. Outside Bogdanović. Pass to Williams. Back to Bogdanović. Here's Hauser. Now here's Jordan. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Dunn. And the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Outside Bogdanović. Dunn with a steal. Blocked. Here's Pajimski. Pass to Williams. The three. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Jones. Three-pointer. And Wiggins with the three. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Celtics lead by 3. And here's Detroit. Ivy with the ball. The kick out to Wiggins. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Celtics lead by 3. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Over Adams. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 5 points. And it's Detroit with the ball. Now Dunn. And here's Ivy from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Here's Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Josh Hart.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Now here's Booker. He has 7. Cunningham outside. Lots of room. Porzingis grabs the board.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Hart to the paint.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Celtics lead by 7. Here's Brunson. He's got 9. Barnes with it. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Outside Booker. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Right side, Porzingis. Six on the shot clock. Outside, Williams. With the fadeaway. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Pistons trail up by 9. Outside Booker. Pass to Sarr. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Boston making a switch here. And that one misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And here's Poole. Outside Porzingis. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Poole with the ball. He's got 5. And Cunningham pulls it down. Outside Hart. Cunningham outside. Wide open. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Boston. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Booker. Pistons trail up by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Substitution on the floor.
Pass to Sarr. Outside Hart. 6 to shoot. Inside. Gordon with a steal. To the middle. For the finish. Offensive rebound. Back to Jordan. And Carter with the block.
Watch this great defensive execution. Carter Jr. connecting on the block.
And down it goes. 2 points. Sarr's got 6 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
They're also being so active there with their hands on defense. It's paying off with a lot of steals already tonight.
Now Booker. He has 7. Pass to Sarr. Rejected by Barnes. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
Cunningham outside. Back to Booker. Fires for 3. Here's Carter. The rebound, Celtics. Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Outside Barnes. And here's Brunson. Clock at 4. And Gordon with the big finish.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pistons trail up by 8. Here's Booker. Cunningham outside. Hart from long range. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Jones. Outside Pajemski. Outside Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 1:34 left to play in the half. Outside Jones. Pass to Hart. Cunningham outside. They need this. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics lead by 8. Outside Bogdanovich. Out to Gordon. Launches a 3. The Pistons clear it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Right side Booker. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Hauser. Back to Pajemski. 44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Hauser. From downtown. Adams grabs the miss. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Pistons trail up by 8. Dunn outside. Outside Jones. Fires the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Merrill with it. Five to shoot. Back to Pajemski. From deep. He can't hit that time. Got it off in time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Dunn outside. Pass to Jones. Now here's Ivy. Jones sets a screen. Back to Ivy. Clock at 6. And here's Adams. And it's in there. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy buckets.
Here's Hauser. Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
Dunn outside. Pass to Ivy. Pure from three-point range. Ivy's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. If you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Brunson. Pass to Barnes. Brunson surveys to the inside. Gordon. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Gordon's gotten 4 this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Now Jones. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Barnes. It's Poole on the wing. He's got 5.
And the way he can twist and turn, it's not easy to stay in front of Poole when he's at the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Poole. And both free throws good for Poole.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Dunn outside. Pass to Jones. Jones sets a screen. And it's Ivy penetrating. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now Brunson, 9 points in the game. Poole, right side. 5 on the clock. Pass to Porzingis. Over Adams. Kept alive. The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's foul number 2 for him.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And the Pistons making a change here. Pass to Gordon. It's Barnes on the wing. He's got 7. And that one's good. Brunson. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
I just love the ball move.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 6. Booker for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. He's got 10.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Brunson. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Gordon. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's Wiggins. 4-3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Poole outside. Porzingis in the post. Okay, do it, KP.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
It's Booker on the wing. From outside the arc. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And they pick up 2.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Booker. That 3's off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Left side Porzingis. Out left to the wing. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Using smarts instead of just strength. Porzingis uses the feint before attacking.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Mark from long range.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Here's Bogdanovich. And that one drops. Bogdanovich has got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Hart. Back to Cunningham. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics lead by 15. And here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Right side Porzingis. Shot clock at 3. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
Cunningham on the wing. He has 6. And Porzingis with the block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Porzingis. Bogdanovich with it. Outside, Williams. Here's Brunson outside. Here's Hauser. He's checked by Carter. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Hart. Porzingis misses.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To stop the drought. Cunningham. Rebound Boston. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Celtics making a switch here.
Celtics substitution.
Boston leading by 17. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Pajemski. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Cunningham outside. Good chance here for Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Booker's got 15.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Pass to Hauser. Jordan with it. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Sarr. Back to Cunningham. Outside for Booker. Tries again. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Boston leading by 15. Pass to Williams. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
So it's Boston now. .107 left to play in the third quarter. Six to shoot. Back to Pajemski. There's the three. Nails it from 3. Pajemski's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Cunningham outside. He takes it in. Oh, Jordan with the block. Pass to Williams. Here's Hauser. Outside Pajemski. Bogdanovich up top. And stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, you got to reward the big man for hustling. Great work by Carter Jr. to get to the right spot in transition.
Pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. He got to the ball just a moment late.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Celtics out in front. They lead by 18.
The Celtics 66.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. So it's Boston now. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Merrill. Back to Barnes. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Boston leading by 18. Now Pajemski. Pass to Barnes. Back to Pajemski. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Pajemski. Hounded by Wiggins. Inside. Here's Jordan. Back to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Pistons trail up by 20. Dunn outside. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. That's tipped. It's stolen by Barnes. Pajemski with it. Dunn in his pocket. Outside Pajemski. Back to Gordon. Outside Pajemski. Now here's Barnes. Defended by Jones. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Adams. Down low. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And here's Gordon. Jordan, the screen. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Wiggins. Pistons trail by 20. Pass to Jones. Now here's Ivy. Back to Jones. Now Ivy. Covered by Merrill. A nice shot by Ivy.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Now here's Pajemski. Merrill outside. Barnes a screen. It's Pajemski on the wing. Outside Barnes. Pass to Gordon. Jordan. It's Pajemski. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Ivy. Gordon pulls it in. Boston leading by 18. And here's Merrill. Inside. Back to Gordon. From behind the arc. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Timeout.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So both teams making some changes here. Pistons trail up by 21. Pass to Booker. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Here's Brunson. Poole outside. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 19. It's Booker on the wing. Boston pulls it in. 22 was their biggest lead. To the right side. Outside Brunson. Puts it up. Misses the jumper. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. To the paint. Here's Carter. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Booker with it. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Booker. Let's go with a three. Fades and shoots. Hauser grabs the board.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Poole outside. Pass to Hauser. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Cunningham. Connects on the 17-footer.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Pass to Poole. Back to Brunson. This one for three. Boston, no good that time either.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Outside Hart. Puts up a deep three. Hauser grabs the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Brunson. To get back on track. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
There's Cunningham with a three. Sinks the tray. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Watford. There's the triple. Now Brunson. Driving to the basket. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Cunningham on the wing. Over Brunson. Boston pulls it in.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
To the left wing. Pass to Watford. Outside Brunson. And stolen by Cunningham. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. It's good.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
That free throw good from Cunningham. 1:36 left to play in the fourth. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Hart. Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Booker with the defensive effort. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. A minute 15 left in the final quarter.
Wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Celtics.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Aaron Gordon.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. Now here's Brunson. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bogdanovic. Just 4 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pistons basketball.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out.
I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory. Put some respect on me. Plant the seeds daily. Foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me.